Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get this peachy pink springtime makeup look using all new. There's like literally not one makeup product in this video that is bad. It is all really good. I'm also sharing with you how to use my concealers and my new setting powders, and I'm just really excited for you guys to see the outcome. Well, it's on my face right now. So before I get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so today's one of those days where I'm picking my outfit, jewelry, and perfume before my makeup. That's kind of tell me where to go with my makeup today. So I change up my perfume depending on my mood, and I like to try a new one every day. Yes, I'm obsessed. I have tons of perfumes, and because I like to change it up so much, I am super excited to be partnering up with Scentbird for this video. Scentbird is sponsoring a portion of this video, and I'm really excited to talk to you about it because I like to travel with my perfumes and I have to like buy a separate thing to put it in, and it's not easy. It's not easy to do. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service where you get to choose a new designer fragrance every month, and it's just $16, no surprises, that's all it is. And so I'm really excited to show you guys the fragrances that I got. Like, the nostalgia in the fragrances is just taking me back. So the first fragrance that I chose was the Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm actually gonna put this on today because me and Jaden are gonna go get the Starbucks refresher, head to the park, chill, do homework, I'm gonna edit, and we're just gonna soak up the sun in the spring. Like, this is that moment. It smells just like that, I swear. It's so good. And look how much you get. This is not like one of those tiny little sample sizes. This is a good amount. This is gonna last you a good amount of time. I only spray on the pressure points of my body, and that's why I guess my perfumes last me a little bit longer. I love that this has a little cartridge you can put it in, and you just pop it in there. To open it, all you have to do is this, twist it up, and then spray. I'll just put it here, rub my wrists together, so not too much. Sometimes I'll even put it where my joints are, the back of my legs and the back of my neck and my waist, depending if Caesar's coming with me or not. The top notes for this one is frosted yuzu and pomegranate. I'm gonna show you the next scent that I got. Prada Candy. This is so nostalgic for me. This is something I would wear if I'm going to Disneyland. And the top notes for this one are caramel. It's just sweet, youthful. I also chose this one right here. It's Confessions of a Rebel, Almost Single. So the top notes for this one is cardamom and black pepper. I also chose Pamela Roland. It's an everyday, fresh kind of scent. I had to look up the top notes and like write them down because I don't honestly know how to say this word, but I'm probably gonna butcher it. It's sparkling bergamot. I don't know. Also has black currant buds and pink peppercorn. So if you're a perfume lover like me, you're going to love this. So make sure to check it out. I'm gonna have a special discount for you guys. So make sure to click the link below, use my code CD55 for 55% off your first month. That's a lot. That's only about $7 for your first month. I also have some really exciting news. Scentbird is now available in Canada. So if you're out in Canada, make sure to check this out. Today, I'm just gonna throw the Versace Scentbird in my bag, and now we're gonna get into the makeup. So I'm just gonna prep my face with the Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist and also my Blur and Moisture Primer Serum. You know, just everything that I create is hydrating. It's because my skin is so freaking dry. When I expand my brand, I want to create products for oily skin too, not just for my skin. But I thought I'd come out with something that is going to solve my skin issues. Ooh, FedEx is here. Really excited right now because I'm gonna be using my first ever concealer that I created. I've talked about it in my last video, but I haven't used it on my face. I did show you a snippet in that YouTube video, but I'm gonna put it on, show you the shades that I use, and I'm just so freaking excited. If you've missed my video where I talked about the concealers and the setting powders, the really cool innovative thing about these Wide Awake full cover concealers is the metal tip. This is going to revolutionize the way you put on concealer. I have really puffy eyes in the morning. This cooling tip, instead of doing like the ice roller or anything, I just put it on with my concealer and it depuffs. It has caffeine in it. It's gonna brighten your under eye, tighten that area, hydrate, has a vitamin E, super nourishing. It's full coverage, natural finish. I'm just really obsessed. So I'm the shade Oat Milk, and it looks like this. I'm just gonna apply that on my under eyes like so. Feels so good. And the way I like to do it is just rub it back and forth, and it's so smooth. And you get the perfect amount of concealer every time because of the tip, the way it's designed. It can only pick up enough to where your concealer won't get cakey. And I did that on purpose because a lot of us overdo our concealers and we end up looking like really, really cakey. And we really don't need that much unless you really want to, then you can go ahead. But it's just kind of portion controlling your concealer. And I just put it on all over my face and right here. Ooh, a little bit in my hair. I always get it in my hair. And then I have my own beauty sponge. It's antibacterial and it applies makeup so smooth because the holes in here are tiny. They're super tiny and it just blends so beautifully into the skin. Look at that. Ooh, I love the finish on my skin with this concealer. And it's also a buildable full coverage. So you're not gonna get an intense amount when you first put it on to where you can't go back. You can shear this out. You can start off with a medium amount and work your way up to a full coverage. Like you are hiding all your secrets with this concealer. Not everybody wants a full coverage right away. So I try to keep that in mind and I made it buildable. So this is the first layer and I'm just gonna go in with another layer like that. And if you really want to get the most out of any concealer, you just gotta wait a little bit. So I'm just gonna wait before I blend it in. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna contour my face with Chai Latte. A very like natural kind of soft contour. It's like a skincare component with makeup. Now that that's kind of sat in, I'm gonna blend it out. And bam, you are covered. It has a nice kind of healthy natural skin glow to it. And that's what I love. Like I love that it doesn't make me look matte and creasy. It makes me look good. Like I have a healthy, glowy skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend in my contour. Rest of my face to even out my skin tone, I use Frappuccino. And I just put that right on my cheek area. It's also not gonna pick up as much bacteria as a sponge tip would. Sponge tips are like very soft and everything, but if you want like good clean skin in the long run, put it on with confidence. And I know like my skin isn't going to break out. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay. We can keep wearing makeup as long as we do our skincare routine and remove it at the end of the day and we apply it as clean as possible, we're good. For my upper eyelids, I want to even them out, so I'm going to use my Everlasting Eye Base. It's a 24-hour hold and it evens out the skin tone. I'm just going to take that over my eyelids and bam, we're even and ready for eyeshadow. Look how glowy my skin looks. This looks so amazing, you guys. Oh, I'm so excited for you guys to try it. I really think you're gonna love it. I'm not gonna set anything just yet. I wanna do my eyes and then set my face, just in case. So I am so excited to get into this palette. I've already used it. It is an amazing palette. I got so many compliments on my eye look when I used it, and the tones in this palette, perfection. So this is the new Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette. I'm gonna go into Cherry Blossom and I'm Shy from the very back, and I'm just going lightly back and forth. That way it's even, it's smooth, and it just applies so much better. I'm gonna go into Vibes and Apricot. So Vibes is this shade right here, a little bit of apricot just going down the row, and I'm gonna get a little deeper into the crease in the outer V area, like right in here. And I'm still using the lightest hand ever so that nothing looks muddy or gets patchy. But these eyeshadows are going on the eye very, very easy, smooth, pigmented as always. With Lunar Beauty's formula, it's always so pigmented. And we're gonna go into Classic, which is this brown right here, and bring it in all the way to the inner corner. I always like to layer my lightest shades of brown first and then kind of build up from that so that we have this really nice backdrop and a gradient going on. So from here, I'm gonna take this brown up in here. You see where like this area starts to curve into the nose? I'm gonna deepen that up a little bit, just right there. This is gonna bring more attention to the eye. For going deeper, I'm gonna take Bloom For You, that one. Oh great, I just dug my nail in it. always do that. So now I'm gonna go into that crease again with that plum and do this. It's not gonna look perfect, but just get the gist of where you wanna put it down. Get a clean pencil brush and just clean up the edges. And then I'm gonna grab that same shade and take it out here into the wing. I'm gonna take Classic with whatever I have on this brush and I'm gonna bring it down to the lower lash line. Take a little bit more of Bloom For You and then just deepen up this outer area so it's a little more purpley. This whole palette gives me Cherry Blossom vibes and this look does too. It's just so, so pretty. I'm gonna get Sam and Expose on my brush and I'm gonna add that right onto the lid. That is beautiful. And I think this is what was catching everyone's eye. Just the glow, sparkle in these shadows are mesmerizing. And then I'm gonna take So Icy on the inner corner. And this is a Inner Beauty 4 brush. And I'm just gonna take the lightest shade of shimmer and pop it into the inner corner. Right on the, like kind of like where the lower inner corner is. Right here. Then I'm gonna go in with my pencil brush and just blend it together. So I just got this new lash collection in from Lily. It's called the Everyday Foamique and it's a bunch of everyday lashes. And I love that because I am the like natural kind of glam type of girl. I'm putting on the Unveil lashes today. I like to start off with my clear pen of lash glue and I let it sit right at the base of my lash. I usually like to start my eyelashes right where the black ring starts on my eye. So I set it there first, wiggle it in my skin so it doesn't pop up. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this black lash glue from Huss Lashes and just put it into that open space. And then I'm gonna pop on some mascara. This is the Rare Beauty mascara. It's so good. This has got to be my favorite mascara of the year so far. But I'm just gonna pop that on my real and false lash so they can come together. And while that black lash glue is drying underneath there, I'm gonna let the mascara dry a little bit. I'm gonna wait to put on the lower mascara until I get the powder on there, because if you put a little bit of powder on your lashes, your mascara is gonna last longer and it's also gonna perform even better. That's pretty much it for the eyes. For blush, I'm gonna use this Dominique Soft Pink Cream Blush and just take that on the cheeks, right where the top of the cheekbone is. And a little bit on the nose and very softly above the brow bone. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and just really work that into the skin. This blush is hyaluronic acid, so if you have dry skin, it's gonna really lock in the moisture. And a little bit more concealer. Brush took a little bit off. And then I'm gonna softly blend that in. I'm excited to show you how smooth I'm gonna look after I put on my Smooth and Blur setting powder. We're gonna put the setting powder on. Set everything in place so it doesn't move. It locks in everything. This is also a hydrating setting powder, so it's not gonna feel dry on the skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it as well. I really love hyaluronic acid, can you tell? Right there, it's just super blurring. Completely blurs out your lines. I'm obsessed. And bam. If you have texture, don't worry about it. This powder is gonna fix it. If you have oily skin, it's gonna be set in place. Look at that. That is smooth. Oh my God, you cannot tell me that that is not smooth. Let me make sure I'm recording. Okay, I love it. I only put it on my T-zone and under my eyes because the rest of my face I wanna look glowy. I do wanna lock in my makeup on the sides of my face, but I still wanna look glowy. So what I'll do is get, oh my God, I just brought my Tom Ford bronzer that I was just about to talk about, completely crushed all over my floor. Why me? That bronzer broke. We're gonna be using the Soft Radiance bronzing powder, which is kind of the same thing. You're gonna get that illuminating glow, but it's not gonna look flat and matte. So I'm just gonna pop that on along the cheek area and the forehead. I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder and run it down my nose just so that we can have that nice contour going. And for my lower lashes, I like to use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. It just pulls out all those little tiny hairs that you didn't even know you had. I'm gonna be using Dulce lip liner. I'll have everything linked below. And this lip liner is just a really nice peachy, nudie type of lip. This is our Creamy Fill and Define lip liner. That's actually really pretty on its own, but I do want to add a little bit of a lipstick on top. So I'm going to take Sweet Nectar, another peachy kind of shade, and go right in the center. Just a little bit of a brighter peachy color. Now just set everything and I'm ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. I was so excited to show you how my concealers and setting powders performed. And I got the best news ever this morning. Michaela J Makeup, the #1 makeup genius on social media right now, voice messaged me on Instagram letting me know how amazing my concealers and setting powders were, and then she did a video on it. And I was like, I could have cried at that moment. Like, I was just so happy, and just that something that I've been working on for so long, 2.5 years, and it means so much to me. Like, concealers are the reason why I got into makeup. They're a part of who I am, and to have people like really enjoy the product I've been working on, and also recognize that the way that you're applying the concealer is just unlike anything else. I am so grateful in this moment, so happy, and I just wanted to share that with you. Honestly, like I said in my last video, this is all thanks to you guys supporting me throughout the entire time of my YouTube career. Thank you for getting me to where I am today. I love you so much. I want to support you, and I want to see you grow. And if you ever doubt yourself, come back to me and I will let you know that you are that girl and you're gonna do it. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, supporting, and if you missed these 2 videos on the side, make sure to check them out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe so we can be friends. Here on YouTube, I post every week. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.